Hey guys, Panda back with you and welcome back to the channel. We are in Zap Cannon and we are checking out different sites to see here. We have some beautiful sites over here. Barren, what I'm assuming is rocky land. And we have some business over here. I'm gonna figure out how to get up to this business. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. I guess I'm going to have to, hold on, I got to put my thing back on. There we go. Get up here and we can see what's happening. This is the Rusty Prim. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Let's come in here. It looks like a little store or something, guys. A little store. There we go. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, so basically what you have here are textures. You know, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Like when you're building and doing something, if you buy different textures, they're full permissions. It means that you can use these textures in your builds, and you can resell those builds as well. It means that you have full permissions. Basically the same as if, well, they're yours. You are paying for the rights to use these. Okay, so something to think about. You know, a lot of different textures here that you might use in a build. And of course, I highly suggest you experiment with different textures, because not all textures look that great. Like, say, in a small area, like if you're doing like a small section of walkway, like this texture right here, even for a wall or a walkway, like in a castle type of setting, could look really good. But unless you get a really high quality texture, like if you spread those out over a huge area, you'll see like the seams where the texture repeats itself and it'll look really questionable. Let's see what other textures we have here. We have stuff for like floors, for example, or ceilings. Different designs. You know, these are really cool. Looks like we have like sand. Well, maybe not so much a sand, but kind of more like a wall, kind of like a rock type of wall, maybe. I wouldn't say it's stucco. This would be like your tile, perhaps. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah. These here, of course, have designs. So like if you're making a build, like you could have your design joining walls together, or use this for like a corner of a wall. This could be like turned upside down to give you kind of a, you know, that effect of like a crown molding or something, like, you know, in a room. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, textures, you know, when you're building, really fun to experiment with. And then depending on the texture and how well they actually work, based on the quality, of course, you'll see that when you stretch the texture out and how it looks like on a bigger scale. Yeah, these aren't too bad. You know, different textures, you know, just like singular textures like these, you can make, like, say, you can make a picture out of these too if you wanted to. You know, basically, when you're going to go and do that, you're going to start by building with a prim. Go to your build function on your user interface, select build tool, and use the create tool. Okay, and when you go create, you choose the shape that you want to start with. Yeah, you can do all sorts of funky stuff with these shapes, believe it. You can take like a cylinder, like what I love doing is taking a cylinder, and there are certain controls, commands you can use. I'll have to show you guys this like more in detail on a different video. But you can take that cylinder and actually like make it to where there's a hole inside the cylinder, and then keep the cylinder completely round and stretch it out and make it as big as you want. Really cool, like if you want to make like some kind of dome-shaped, you know, like kind of like army bunkers, something like that. And then of course you put like your brick texture on them, and then you just shape it according to how you want your texture to appear. You know, it's actually pretty exciting once you get into doing it. What do we got going here? What is this? Like a rectangles and arches. That must just be kind of what that is. Oh yeah. What's happening over here? Peacock. Decorative animals. Here, full perms, black, and background. Okay, so you get like each individual one, so you can like use these like to make a picture or something like on a build if you're doing something this way and that way. Pretty cool. I don't know what the hell is it. Learning tools. What's that? Fully functionable. The vendor. What is that, like a tip jar or something? Yeah, a tip jar. That's interesting, yeah. Oh man, I made some of the best. Tried something. I took a head of cabbage. Of course, you know, I'm pretty sure it's the first time I've ever done it. Usually I just slice my cabbage down, you know, make homemade coleslaw. Or I boil it, you know, get it all soft and like use it for wrapping up, making like spring rolls, something like that. And this time I decided to bake or roast my cabbage. You know, cut the wedges, brushed them with olive oil and some different seasonings in that olive oil, put them in the oven and experimented with it. Say they were in there for about 40 minutes and came out really good. You know, the cabbage actually comes out, it's soft, but it's still got, you know, that little bit of a crunchy texture. It's not like soggy and whatnot. And of course, like when you're cutting it, you want to leave kind of part of the stem along it so it relatively stays together. But mine actually ended up kind of falling apart. Had a disaster with two of them because I was stupid enough to use my hand, which I've gotten so used to just use my hand in the oven. And once in a while, that heat, you know, hits a extreme point, and it's like, oh! So yeah, you gotta go jumping. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, just another place here along our road tour, the Rusty Prim. So yeah, look at this. The rusty nail. You guys ever stepped on a rusty nail? Odd things for odd people. Got some interesting textures there, though. Not too bad. Not too bad looking at all. What do we got going on down here? Man, I just don't know what's going on. Still in the region of Zap Cannon. Got more land rental places going on here. I think we have a bunch down here. Let's see what's happening. Oh, we're in Cemetery. Not cemetery. Cemetery, guys. Cemetery. Oh, wait. What is this? Okay, now here's the interesting thing here. I don't see any way inside here. Do you guys see a way inside that? I don't. You know, usually Shop Tashi. That must be a teleport thing there, right? Yeah, I'll bet you it is. Oh, it's got some windows on the side. Afraid to click the teleport. God knows where I'm going to end up at, right? Actually, is it even a teleport? I have no idea. Let's just zoom on in, see what's going on. Oh, what's in here? What's going on here? Like a photo studio or something, or... Yeah, it's got to be like a photo studio. That's an interesting thing. Find all sorts of weird things here, don't we? Suddenly I can't fly no more. What the hell's up with that? Look at that. I cannot believe all of the land It's just wide open. I mean, is this like, what land is this? Is this like for sale? Okay, let's go to general. No, it's all maintenance land. All maintenance. Look at that. All maintenance. I wonder if you can res on this. It's got res abilities? Options? Nope, you can't res. You want to res something on there, the build function has to be checked for everyone. Unless, of course, you are in that particular group. Then if the group thing is checked, then you have to turn on your group tag. And then beyond that land, and then, of course, you could use that land. You could, like, unpack your boxes, you know, that you buy from a store. Or, you know, res something on there. So, yeah. Oh, that's a nice looking little house here, right? Oh, man. Symmetry. I'm going to vet this right now. We'll do another episode here because we got a nice building right next door. Looks like I can get on here without any, without being molested by some security orb. We'll check out this building next door on our next episode, guys. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good and keeping safe. Yeah, actually, it's up to you to keep safe. You know how to use protection, right? Watch out for those viral infections, those STDs. You know, very simple ways to keep safe, guys and gals. Very simple way for both to keep safe. So, all right, guys, that concludes this episode of the Road Tour, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.